This story began with one email from a U.S. Army sergeant serving in Iraq. Sergeant Watson and his unit had found a puppy the size of a baked potato. They fed him, played with him, raised him, and he became Charlie Company's battle buddy. So they named him Charlie. But military regulations barred the soldiers from getting help from the Army to bring home this dog they now considered a fellow soldier. Charlie Company was about to return home, but Charlie would be left behind unless SPCA International could help. On February 14, 2008, through sheer determination and creativity, SPCA International rescue experts landed in Washington, D.C. with Charlie, and Operation Baghdad Pups was born.
The dog rescued from Iraq is safe in the D.C. area tonight. The dog's name is Charlie. He's a black and white puppy taken in by a company of soldiers stationed near Baghdad.
His name is Charlie, and he's the first canine companion to be transported from the war zone in a mission named Operation Baghdad Pups.
Then he was, for me, a piece of home that, would let me escape, what I was dealing with, whatever was going on there, and I could just play with him, and it was, no worries, and I didn't have to think about, not being back home or, all the stuff that I missed. Charlie, he was a dog that would go out on patrol with us. He would go out and do every single thing with us, just like one of the guys.
And Charlie's story grew. Requests started flooding in. As many as 7 new requests each week from our military men and women who had found comfort and friendship in a dog or cat in the war zone. And now, 5 years later, 355 dogs, 109 cats, and 1 donkey have been saved for our troops serving in the Middle East.
He was this little tiny black ball of fluffy fur. Everyone absolutely loved him. He became an unofficial force protection dog guarding our base and all of our belongings and all of our persons. He would escort people to the latrines at night. Having him there was just so amazing for morale. He was always happy. He was happy to see you. Having him there was a huge break from all of the war, all of the work, all of the sweat and toil and heat. So he was the cure for loneliness in Iraq. He just really brought smiles to people's faces in a place where those weren't really readily available. So for me, he was the biggest and sometimes sole source of joy in that really, really challenging place.
We found her behind a Iraqi police station. Her and her litter mates were sharing a pile of trash as a home. She spent a good portion of the first couple weeks of her life in my lap. Maggie walked me to and from work every day. I would wake up in the morning, she'd be sitting there on my stoop, ready to go. I cannot stress the help that this dog has given me as a constant companion both over there and here. I was recently diagnosed with PTSD. On my bad days, she's a constant companion. She won't leave my side. My family and close friends will never understand what it was like over there, but I think on some level, Maggie does.
Without the SPCA International, just really made an impossible mission possible for myself and so many people, and just a huge thanks for all that you do.
To all the supporters of Operation Baghdad Pups and the SPCA International, I'd like to send a huge thank you.
Definitely like to say thank you to SPCA International for making it first off possible, and then everybody that donated and funded this incredible project. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better gift.
It's been our deepest honor to serve our military personnel for the past 5 years. And the story will continue because SPCA International has discovered that all around the world, and even here at home, too many military families must leave their pets behind when duty calls. Please donate today at www.spcai.org. Learn more about how Operation Baghdad Pups began and read individual rescue stories in Nobody Left Behind.